Is it time to buy or sell supermicrocomputer stock? In this video, we will explore supermicrocomputer in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 1st of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any important updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 16th of June, 2025, our system has classified supermicrocomputer as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.91. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, showing a gain of 29.64%. Since we initially recommended purchasing supermicrocomputer 33 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.90% per day since its designation as hold or accumulate. The stock is currently positioned within a robust and ascending trend in the short term, indicating a likely continuation of this upward movement. The ongoing 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 53% over the next 3 months, with anticipated returns ranging from about 37% to 66%. In our long-term analysis, which spans 12 months, we project a change of around negative 1.3%. Our calculations indicate that the stock's performance could vary between negative 69.6% and positive 5.78% in the coming year. In practical terms, this places the future price somewhere between $17.22 and $59.91. Our latest daily update for supermicrocomputer includes the headline, Supermicrocomputer stock downgraded to hold accumulate. The supermicrocomputer stock price declined by 3.95% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 1st of August, 2025, dropping from $58.97 to $56.64. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 5.41%. with a day low of $55.07 and a day high of $58.05. The price has shown variability during this period, and there has been a 9.41% gain over the last 2 weeks. The volume dropped by 5 million shares, with a total of 41 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $2.31 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $66.44. while the lowest price was $17.25. Currently, the price stands 14.75% or $9.80 below the 52-week high and 53.91% or $66.26 below the all-time high recorded on the 8th of March 2024, when the price peaked at $122.90. Supermicrocomputer, abbreviated as SMCI, is on track for a potentially strong performance in its upcoming fourth quarter fiscal results. This is driven by increasing demand for artificial intelligence server solutions and a significant partnership that enhances its liquid cooling technology. As of August 1st, 2025, indications suggest a robust quarter with expectations for substantial revenue and earnings per share growth, thanks in part to new product launches and global expansion efforts. The recent low bar set during prior earnings has heightened the prospects for a double beat, which could positively influence short-term investor sentiment and stock valuation. Despite facing some challenges, SMCI has demonstrated resilience, with strong year-over-year revenue growth projected between 45% and 51% for fiscal year 2025. However, short-term risks do exist, such as potential shipment delays and external pressures from US-China tariffs. Following a significant drop in stock price recently, market analysis suggests that this correction may represent a buying opportunity ahead of the earnings announcement. As investment interest builds in light of its strategic developments and anticipated performance, SMCI stock may experience upward momentum in the short term. In the long run, the company's focus on artificial intelligence and cooling technologies positions it well in a booming sector, which could support sustained stock price appreciation and bolster investor confidence. Analyst ratings. On Friday, July 11, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SMCI a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned SMCI a sector weight rating with an initialized recommendation. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SMCI a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned SMCI a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SMCI a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SMCI a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SNCI a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned SMCI a sector weight rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SMCI a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SMCI. June 25, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned SMCI an outperform rating with an initialized recommendation. On Wednesday, May 14, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned SMCI an outperform rating with an initialized recommendation. Analysts have assigned a general buy rating to Supermicrocomputer stock. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as neutral and the price-to-book ratio also as neutral. Regarding return on investment, the analysts award the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Supermicrocomputer. The Supermicrocomputer stock currently indicates a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a contrasting buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, there is an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $57.43. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $49.82. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will trigger a sell signal. Additionally, a buy signal has been noted from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have emerged as well, which could influence short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, July 30, 2025, and thus far, the stock has fallen by 6.7%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 5 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 57 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages. Buy signal 56 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 30 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 57 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 51 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for Supermicrocomputer. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level, from accumulated volume at $46.15 and $45. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may drop to the next support level. In this scenario, Supermicrocomputer has support just below today's level at $46.15. Should this support be broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $45 and at $43.96. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as high risk. Over the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by $2.98 between its high and low, representing a 5.41% change. For the past week, the average daily volatility of the stock has been 10.14%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for supermicrocomputer, let's briefly discuss some essential fundamental data. First, let's consider the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important measure assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This ratio is considered relatively normal, often observed in companies with established histories or stable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of August, 2025. Analysts have a consensus estimate of $0.44. It is essential to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for supermicrocomputer. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for supermicrocomputer is at $58.63. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, supermicrocomputer encounters its first support level at $46.15. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for supermicrocomputer from multiple analyst sources is to buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 28th of July, 2025, Liang Chu Sarah conducted an insider sale of 200,000 shares of common stock. On the same day, Liang Charles also conducted an insider sale of 200,000 shares of common stock. Earlier, on the 20th of May, 2025, Liang Charles made an insider purchase of 0 shares. On that same day, Liang Chu Sarah conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 1st of July, 2025, Liang Chu Sarah conducted an insider purchase of 510 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 88.885. In total, insiders purchased 101,246 shares and sold 1,798,444 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $53.40, reflecting a decline of 5.72%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which contributes to a higher level of risk. A sell signal has been triggered from a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is supermicrocomputer stock a good buy? Supermicrocomputer exhibits several positive indicators. However, we do not find these sufficient to consider it a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it would be advisable to view it as a hold or accumulate position while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our evaluation for this stock from a buy to a hold recommendation since our last review. After assessing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 4th of August, we anticipate that supermicrocomputer will open lower by approximately 5 cents, starting at $56.59. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and take responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your insights. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.